Comedy Unleashed.
Comedy Unleashed.
Yeah.
It was good because, you know, everyone is always so caught up with like being politically correct, and comedy nowadays is just like, it's not funny anymore. You have to be so serious and politically correct for comedy. So it was really nice to just go out and have a bunch of people just be free, unleashed, as they would say. Yeah, I mean, I think it's really important for, you know, theater, little cabaret shows, and real comedy, you know, real people talking about some real stuff without having to feel like they need to be censored, and people want to laugh. Well, I like beauty, and a lot of the times performances nowadays like shock value. So they'll think of anything they can do to be shocking, and they forgot about beauty, which is, I think, a conservative ideal. It's bringing back beauty.
It's always nice to be asked to do anything. I think it's the first of hopefully many, where, you know, it combines this element of entertainment and comedy. Like you say,
Yeah.
comedy being, you know, funny rather than just a PC political Guardianista point of view. You know, laughing at comedy, which is what it's supposed to be, right? And I personally, I couldn't give a shit which way she voted, as long as it doesn't make any difference to me whatsoever.
Your vote is meaningless.
Well, yeah, exactly.
I don't care if you voted to remain or to leave. So,
well, you know, I mean,
there you go.
yeah, I think it's perfectly adequate to disagree with the way someone voted,
Yeah,
but I'm not going to judge your art on it.
I have to say, I have really never had problems, particularly. It's controversial though I may have been to some people. It's not actually for the content of my show work, you know. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying outrageous things in the context of humour, particularly.
No, I've never ever written anything that I've gone, that's controversial. I've never courted that ever. But you sometimes find yourself in a mess, and you kind of go, Jesus, is that the sort of thing that people are offended by?
The content of a show as shocking and intimidating, and people aren't ready for it because you're buying into this sort of safetyist approach. I'm like, most people can handle most things, especially when the most I do is make, you know, the odd fat joke.
Oh my God.
And often, you know, at my, you know, best friend's expense, poor Nancy Clench. So, yeah, I think there's a lot of people telling people that they're not going to like what they hear, and then it's like, they're fine. The thing that annoys me is that when you start to forensically examine a joke,
yes,
you are actually killing it, you know?
Yeah.
Forensics are for dead things. And so the process of trying to rake back over and find out if something was offensive or not is itself a way of just killing the only good thing the joke had going for it.
But the amount of times I've read articles in The Guardian recently that are basically saying this is what the parameters of what you can laugh at and what you can't now. Well, that demonstrates a complete lack of understanding of what comedy is.
And I mean, it's dangerous because comedy is the one place that you're supposed to be able to like let go and laugh at serious things. You know, you take serious things in your life.
Sometimes to dissect things, to be able to laugh at them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so there's like heavy things, whether it's cancer or death or whatever going on in someone's life, you can take those things and then, you know, relax.
The comedian's job is to find where the line is that you shouldn't cross, and the comedian's job is to just step over it and to just push it a bit. And you can always go back and go, ooh, but these days it appears to be, here's the line, just keep a few meters back so you don't offend anyone.
And if
that's not the way life works, is
exactly.
it? Really,
and then if you do cross it, everyone has to condemn, and you have to lose opportunities.
Or bumping into someone that voted differently to me, or that voted differently to the way I would, to just get right, fuck off. I'm not gonna. It's madness. I mean, the one thing that is controversial is I stand up for free speech, which is apparently a controversial issue these days, which blows my fucking mind. But
how do you think it became controversial?
Because the right wingers took it and went, we're going to own this, and left wingers felt very uncomfortable with that because you go, we can't agree with something that right wingers agree with. Whereas if you go back 15, 20 years, it was right wingers going, ban this filth. Now it's left wingers going, ban this filth, and so a shift has been made. And what the left wingers, like myself, need to do is reclaim it, or at least go, look, that's what free speech is. It's for everyone, including wankers on the far right, wankers on the far left, and normal people in the middle. But if you advocate free speech and free speech is for everyone, when you advocate that, that is now a controversial, view.
Yeah, it's just a wankers thing.
It's a wankers
just for us
thing.
wankers.
Can we just be wankers, please?